Right, so here we go, the latest batch of scratched records that I've gleaned in the last couple of weeks. And what's first on the list? Little Richard. Very glossy cover, as you can see. Very glossy. It was hard taking a picture of this for the shorts because it was so shiny. When I opened it, you could hear the gloss cover creaking as I opened it. It was double album at 39 and 10 shillings. Is that how you used to say it? I mean, that's British old money, 39 and 10. I should have looked up to see how much that was. Maybe I'll put a little note. But anyway, 39 and 10. It's on the Joy Special label, which I've never heard of. I might have seen something on the Joy label, but I can't remember. It's just a Joy Special, no less. Look at that. Just a little bit special. Yeah, it's really good. It was a good listen. I think I'll probably keep this because it's got some good stuff on it. I think I paid £1 for it, maybe £2. But yeah, Little Richard, that's a keep. Shiny, 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 shiny. Next up, Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. Now, I think I had an album by them before, and it wasn't very good. It was a little bit too ding-a-ling music for me. A little bit too much those good old boys, but what attracted me was the cover. It's recorded at the Armadillo Center in Austin, Texas, which my mind goes straight to Frank Zappa and the Bongo Fury album, which was recorded at the Armadillo headquarters, Austin, Texas. Oh, Armadillo World headquarters, Austin, Texas. Actually, I can just see a name written into this. It says something like Peter Jives record. There you go. Why did he do that? We don't know. The reason why I thought it'd be interesting is because it's live. Yeah, it's got a terribly boring label. What label is it? Paramount label. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This might not actually be its proper colour because this is a not for sale promo, so maybe the promo just had the boring label to save money printing up full colour labels, etc, etc. I don't know, but the recording's really good, but the songs, yeah, it's just hang on, get your note. Yeah, not very interesting. So that's a bin. Commander Cody and his airmen flying to the refuge. Next up, a bit of comedy. This is a very, very British thing. This was a radio program from the 60s, which I remember listening to at 2 p.m. every Sunday with my parents. It was like a ritual thing. Have our dinner and listen to whatever comedy was on at 2 p.m. But Round the Horn was one of them that I always remember, mainly for Julian and Sandy. If you're British, you'll know what I mean. And I was surprised to see these on record. I've got all the Julian and Sandy stuff on CD. Where is it? Yeah, if you like the old comedy act Julian and Sandy with Kenneth Williams and Hugh Paddock, this 4 CD set is fantastic. Yeah, so Around the Horn. Now, I've not seen them on record before. These were $2.99. Oh, I was going to say prices at the beginning, but I forgot. This was $2.99, BBC Records. And I thought, well, that's not bad, because I've never seen them before. Didn't even know they existed. I thought that I've seen them on cassette, possibly CD, but not on record. For $2.99, I thought that's a good deal. Now, not only that one, but there were 2 others as well. I'll just show you those quickly. Round the Horn Volume 2 and Round the Horn the best of. I looked up to see if there was any more of these, but it seems that these were the only 3. These were the only 3 that were released. Could be wrong, but I can't seem to find any others. So these are definitely keepers. And I think I've only played this one. Was it in good condition? Great condition, it says. There you go. I confirmed it with myself. It's in great condition. Yep, it's good for a laugh, and it just reminds me of the memories of Sunday afternoons. Now here's a strange one. Look at that cover. What is that? I've looked at it, and I've looked at it, and I've looked at it, but I can't work out what it is. Maybe I don't want to work out what it is. It looks like a cake or something. But anyway, CCS is the name of the band. Again, 60s. Nice 60s type picture there. They had a few hits. I remember seeing them on Top of the Pops here in the UK. And this one has the Whole Lot of Love cover of the Led Zeppelin song, which was used for the Top of the Pops signature tune for quite some time. It's like a version of it, which is pretty good actually. Now, this is in really bad condition on the Rack label. Who remembers the Rack label? Oh, everyone was on Rack, wasn't they? Susie Quattro, Mud, yeah, loads and loads of other things. Yeah, Rack was released so many records back in the 70s. Yeah, 70s. Mickey Most, I think, was the owner. It's got a really big sound. It's a shame it's so scratched up. A lot of surface noise. It's got a really big drum sound and big bass sound. Great brass section, like a bit of brass. But yeah, it's a shame. If I see it cheap again, which I never have. I mean, I've never seen this cover. I've seen CCS records before. I've had one before, I think. But it always seems a little bit of a jam, and they were a band, but they were all sort of session musicians just getting together for a workout. But the Whole Lot of Love cover, Led Zeppelin, is pretty good, but it'll have to be a bin because of its condition. The Shadows. Now, were they a band before Cliff Richard came on the scene? Did Cliff Richard join them, or did they join him? I don't know. Should have done research, but it doesn't really matter. I quite like the old 60s type cover, although this is a reissue on the Fame label, which I thought maybe not going to be good quality, but it is. Looking at my notes, I'll just show you the label. Fame. Yeah, it's a budget label. Budget label. But it sounds really good. It's a really good pressing. And there's some, well, what you'd expect, some major Marvin twang on here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, etc, etc. Yeah, I think I'll sell this. This should go for something. Yeah, because it's all in good condition and everything, and plays really well. So I'll sell that one. Again, I can't remember what the price was, but none of these were more than... Did I just bend the corner? None of these were more than $2.99. They all range from $2.99, £1, some were 50p, one was 10p. Wait till you see the 10p one, then you'll know why it's 10p. Next up, Jelly Roll Morton. Now, I've got one LP by him that I got really cheap, and it's some good fun sort of jazzy stuff. Now, this is a double LP. I mean, oh, crikey, it's got so much gumph in the middle, but it's actually just in different languages because this is a French pressing, and it's got tons of tracks. It's a French pressing, and it's on the what's the label called? I forget now. What's the label called? Oh, itchy eye now. The label's called RCA. It says RCA Jazz Tribune, which is, I suppose, because it's trying to look like a newspaper. Get the Tribune. There were two of these, but I got the one with the later recordings, because I thought maybe the older ones from the 20s, 1920s, not 2020s. That's a thought, isn't it? Crikey, all that time has gone by. Yeah, I thought there'd be better recordings. It's this rather strange RCA label. Face 3, made in France. It's a great quiet pressing, great remasters. No hiss I've put on my notes, wow. I'll probably try and sell this. Usually when I sell the records, if the shop don't want them, they'll just give them back, so there's no messing about there. So yeah, this was kind of fun to listen to, but not as joyous as the other one that I have. Yeah, Jelly Roll. It's going to go for a sell. So next up, the Silly Sisters, which is Maddie Pryor and Tune to Bore. Not Tune. June to Bore. And I thought, quite like the cover. Looks like they're having fun. And it was only £1, so I thought, well, I'll give it a try. But it's drumless. Oh dear, it's got no drums on it, which is a bit of a shame. You think, well, does that matter? Well, kinda. On the Chrysalis label. Now, why did they change from this beautiful green label, not one with a stain, the beautiful green label with orange chrysalis and, or is it red? Red chrysalis and butterfly, to the rather nasty blue one, which I'll show you in a minute on the next album. This is okay, but their voices don't really go together. Not for me, anyway. Obviously, two great voices singing folk music, but the best track on here really is the solo one with Tune to Bore, a track called Geordie. That's a great track. The others, not really up my street. It's got a inner sleeve, which someone folded at some time. Why would you fold it into a square? I don't know. Maybe they're going to make something. But yeah, I think this one will be a sell. It's not up my street, but I did download the track Geordie, because that's a really, really good one. I enjoyed that. So that's a sell. Well, just like buses, you wait for one Maddie Pryor and 3 turn up in a row. There she is again, from the same shop, from the same day that I bought the other one. Oh, I keep thinking this is a gatefold, but it's not. Why do I think it's a gatefold? I don't know. Completely mad. It's a strange cover. I see what she's going for, but as it's Maddie Pryor, you'd think it'd be a bit more mainstream. She was maybe going a little bit more, being a little bit more out there, if that makes sense. Oh, talking about the Chrysalis labels. Yeah, I was. Yeah, they moved to this. Oh dear. What a disappointment from the other one. Yeah, I much prefer the other one. Now, what did I say about this? Yeah, this is a really bad pressing. Not so much scratched, but the way it's been pressed sort of from day one. It's not very loud, and it's just the music sort of over there. It's got a nice inner sleeve. Maddie Pryor's like dropped something there. She's picking something up. What's she picking up? Oh, she's picking up a glass of wine. Now we know. It looks like she drunk it all. Oh, well, yeah, you can tell on the other side. Look, she's like, oh, I wish I had that. Wish I hadn't had that glass of wine now. Got a headache. But yeah, this is not good. Just the pressing puts you off. As soon as you put the needle on the record, you just think, oh, what happened to this? Why does this sound so bad? So it kind of puts you off listening to the songs, really. Now this was released in, I know it's not going to say it. This was released in 1978. Right. Like I said, you wait for one Maddie Pryor and 3 come along. So here she is again, 3rd time. Now this album is from, oh, excuse me a minute, 1978. What I can't work out is both records are from 1978. Now, back in the day, bands used to release records 2 in a year. But Maddie Pryor, there you go, she had a lot of material. Now, I'm getting mixed up now. So yeah, One Woman in the Wings, not too keen on. I'm going to sell that one. Although, was it quite bad quality? Bad pressing, yeah, see, they might not take that. But anyway, we'll give it a try. But this one, Changing Winds, much better cover. It's what you expect Maddie Pryor to be hanging around trees and stuff, don't you, really? Changing Winds, that sort of thing. This is much better production. It's incredibly so much different to the other one, which I can't work out as they were released the same year. Anyway, vast difference. This one's pretty good, actually. Side 1 is pretty good, but side 2 is just a little bit too laid back for me. So yeah, definitely a sell. It's not so immediate as the Steel Eye Span stuff. It's produced by Davy Roll, whoever he was, but he definitely made a better job of it than the producers on the other one. I think one of them was Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull again. Yeah, Ian Anderson, great singer, like him, but as a producer, I've heard 2 of her album, or Steel Eye Span album and Maddie Pryor album, where he's a producer. And yeah, stick to the old flute. Did I say a proper goodbye on that one? Yeah, Maddie Pryor. Sell. Right, you ready for the 10p one? Let me show you the record first of all. Here it is. It's on a nice red London FFRR label, stereophonic. What year is it? Oh god, here we go again. So many old records don't have the year on them. Oh, 1972, which is very, very small. 1972. It's seriously warped. I don't know whether you can see that, but it looks like a spaceship. Yeah, it's seriously warped, and the stylus has a right old time trying to negotiate it. Or the needle for older viewers. Yeah, you can only play it from like halfway through. But it's kind of violin music, classical. It's a bit screechy. But for 10p, I bought it for the cover. Do we need to ask why? What a lovely looking lady that. I can't even say. What a delightful looking lady. There we go, we'll say no more. I bought it for the cover, and it's when I've done this, I'm going to put it up on the wall. I think that was it. Yeah. Anyway, more coming soon. Bye.